What's good, y'all? In this video, how to free your mind from the Charlie Kirk effect. So, the Charlie Kirk assassination, which happened 2 months ago, is still the most searched topic on the internet. So, it is the Charlie Kirk effect. It is also a mass polarization psyop. A mass polarization psyop is an event, rather organic or orchestrated, some controlled chaos, some conspiracy theory shit. But you also have things like flat earth versus round earth and people not knowing what the fuck is which. These are mass polarization psyops. It gets the masses of people polarized on one side, your psychology, how you see the world, your perspective, your viewpoint. It's a mass polarization psyop. So this Charlie Kirk assassination and all of the research, all of the conspiracy theories, all of the people on one side saying this, people on another side saying this, you must free your mind from it. And this is how you do it. First off, understand that government in itself is covert slavery. There are literally a group of people that control another group of people, and they control them really through the means of having the military and the police right there in the middle, protecting those at the top from the ones at the bottom. So yeah, you really can't trust anything that you see and hear. 9/11, JFK, all of the shit that we see from the news, all of the conspiracy theories and assassinations, you really can't trust it. And at the same time, all of the conspiracy theories that come out about it are just that, conspiracy theories, conjecture, all type of motherfucking beliefs and thoughts and ideas about what happened, who did it, the who, what, why, and where. Sadly, y'all, we will never truly know the who, what, why, and where and how of a lot of shit on this planet. But one thing you can know for certain is natural law. The absolute ubiquitous energy that pervades and bounds us within this physical life. Natural law. It's all type of principles, it's all type of laws of the universe. But right now, I want to share with y'all the natural laws of morality. Also, the laws of freedom. So basically, if there's any level of slavery, if there's any level of government, then it's the opposite of anarchy, which is total freedom. You've been believed to think that anarchy is total chaos, but no, it's total freedom. It's no rulership. It's an, meaning without, archy, meaning rulership. So you got a monarchy, which is one rulership, a king and a queen, whatever. And then they got all of these citizens following below them. That's essentially what we have in all nations, is monarchies, disguised as government and democracy and politics and voting. It's none of that. Monarchy is socialism. It's fucking neo-feudalism. It's all of these things. That's what we're living in on this system. So that's why I say you can't trust nothing. The Kobe Bryant assassination, another mass polarization psyop. People thinking that Kobe just randomly died in a helicopter, and some people thinking that it's a lot of fishy behavior involved after Kobe's death. And then, of course, you get the whole COVID-19 thing that lasted like 2 years on this planet and just set everyone back socially and emotionally. Yeah, so you must free your mind from these polarization psyops. You must free your mind from these events that, they literally, it's a lot of shit that the evidence just screams that it's orchestrated, that it's fixed, that the government killed somebody, the government set this thing up for people to be fighting, and that's politics in itself. Left versus right politics, it is a polarization psyop. It gets people on one side, they're thinking, oh, I'm conservative, I want to protect these traditional American values. I'm a nationalist. I am MAGA. I am all of these things. I stand for America. And you got liberals on this side that stand for America, but stand for other people coming into America too. Less government restrictions. All of these things that liberals want, and also want their freedom of expression, they freedom for people to respect them for dressing and looking and having the sexual identity that they have. Left paradigm on this political spectrum. The liberals, it is not nothing that you want to be proud of. It is something that you really want to just free your mind from and get out of being polarized, because there's always going to be somebody on the other side for you to debate with, somebody to oppose your argument, somebody to oppose what you're saying and what you're thinking. And then you're just going to get your emotions riled up, then ultimately something or someone is going to be controlling you. Now, mind you, your family may have been a liberal or a conservative. Your school, your friends, your city, your state. We have red and blue states. So you're basically like influenced more and more by the people around you to fall on one side of the fence. Ultimately, you want to slowly come to the middle, because then you can raise up. It's the only way to raise up is to be in the middle. It's the only way to raise your consciousness higher. It's the only way to tune your heart. It's the only way to do the shadow work. It's the only way to truly see both sides in this whole game and system for what it is. So the Charlie Kirk assassination is just that. It gets the liberals mad at the conservatives. It gets the conservatives mad at the liberals because they tell you that some liberal dude in Utah dating a transgender person is the one that killed Charlie Kirk. A lot of shit that just simply don't add up. A lot of people, Candace Owens, that have been researching and diving so deep into the conspiracy theory and the potential setup of his assassination. People saying that Trump knew it. People saying that his wife could have been in on it. People saying that he might not have even got shot. They saying that the microphone that was attached to him was some type of beam and shot through his neck. People saying that he may not even be dead. Yes, it is all conjecture. It's all ideas. It's all theories. So what you gonna do? Spend your whole life researching, trying to get to the bottom, or even believe in what somebody else is saying because everyone else is just researching and trying to get to the bottom? You must free your mind because this shit is just here to siphon and drain your energy. Keep you from focusing on you. Keep you from working out, making money, keeping you from protecting and providing for your relationship and your family, all because you wrapped up into a polarization psyop. And it's not just the Charlie Kirk assassination, but it's all of this shit on the internet. Even religion, if I'm being truthfully honest with you, because again, a lot of conjecture, a lot of ideas. This is why I promote occultism. This is why I am an occultist. This is why I decided to go down this path of learning deeply what the occult is. And it is the hidden, it is the unknown, it is the spiritual phenomenon, the psychological thing that's taking place behind the physical. And the physical is always going to be a bunch of people talking, a bunch of people with their ideas, a bunch of people picking their side, a bunch of people telling you what to do, a bunch of people telling you what is true, and you is only you, and is only you, your reality, and you got to believe what you believe. You got to go to sleep at night with your thoughts. So you have to come to grips with the fact that everybody is just talking and everybody ultimately is making money off they talking. That's the tricky part modern day, is that people have an incentive to just get you to keep watching their content. They have an incentive to keep you just believing what they believe or what they're saying or what they're telling you, whatever truth that they've come to discover. So for you to understand that, because again, this whole monetization, everybody on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, just trying to get in the algorithm by saying the craziest, most chaotic shit, or just with the most authority. That's the part that y'all really gotta watch out for. Charismatic people, confident people, and people that speak with authority. This is the shit that's gonna get you slowly just sucked into a cult, into a culture, into a religion, into a movement, a team, a group, an ideology, all some shit that you didn't sign up for yourself. All some shit that you didn't create. You really didn't even experience and discover all of life and talk to people and see different perspectives and read into history and at least read all of the counter conspiracies to the historical narrative, because it's all about the duality. It's all about the polarity. It's all about one side saying this and the other side saying this, and you slowly coming to your conclusion. You slowly coming to your middle point, your understanding, because you literally, if you're not looking at one side, you're ignoring that side. So if you're focused on this side, you're ignoring this side, which is telling you something. All right. And I am on the side telling you that, yo, the occult is the shit that you really need to look out for. It's really something that you should just look into and study. Just look up the word, look up occult lectures, look up Brother Panic, look up Bobby Hemmett, look up all type of other ancient books that describe the occult, all type of audio books on the planet or on the internet and on the planet, books itself. But yeah, they discourage you from looking into knowledge. They discourage you from reading about the occult. They discourage you from knowing what natural law is. They discourage you from understanding that there is a true objective difference between right versus wrong behavior. And if we're already in a whole total system of violence and wrong behavior, and people physically hurting and capturing other people and throwing them into a jail cell, or just killing them, or knocking down their door because they didn't pay some shit, all of these things that's going on, you essentially can't trust the system. You essentially can't trust none of the narrative, none of the official accounts that they say and come out, because if they're not telling you that slavery is still going on, if they're trying to get you to believe that slavery stopped 200 years ago and just modern day where somehow we got something different called government, no, they're not telling you the truth about slavery. So why would they be telling you the truth about anything else? That is how you free your mind from the Charlie Kirk psyop. Listen, y'all, it's a crazy game. It's a lot of shit on the internet, but you must come to grips with self. You must understand self. You must know thyself. You must. And there's not much shit that I would say that you must do other than know thyself. So know when your emotions is being triggered. Know when something feels off, something feels uneasy, something isn't making you feel empowered and confident and strong, then it's something that is scattering your brain. So be very careful and ultimately gauge and really understand how you're feeling internally, and never settle until you reach that happiness. Never settle until you reach that confident state of I'm certain of what I know. I'm certain of what I'm researching. I'm certain of what I understand. I'm truly here to help y'all with that, and I've geared and studied a lot, and all I want to do is help y'all with that process for the rest of my life, truly. So rest assured that it's been people in the past that have came on the internet with this exact same energy, figures in the Black conscious spiritual community, shit, even Alex Jones, closer to the middle. Mark Passio is truly the main researcher that I would offer y'all to look up to really understand the occult from a political and social perspective. But the occult really ties a lot deeper in the fact that right versus wrong, good versus bad, it really is just a human perspective of morality. And morality is just fairness, ethics, how we treat others. So truly, this is the antinatalism argument. The fact that the dark Gnostics, the people that view this world as already evil, bad, and suffering, then morality and good is just really out the window. Because the fact that we can even live in these bodies that can feel pain, can go through heartbreak, depression, sadness, it's a whole nother level and understanding of occultism. But the natural law, morality, is the 3D shared human experience that we're all in. So yes, if you hit somebody, if you want to say that 2 + 2 is 4, then hitting somebody is an act and a result, and then another equal of something. And that equal is violence. That equal is harm on another person. Simple as that. Hopefully I made that simple. But that is natural law. That's the understanding of morality on this physical human planet. We all share this human realm together. So there are rules while we are bounded as souls having a human experience. But you can really manipulate a population of people if they're ignorant to those rules, ignorant to that one simple base understanding. I'm telling you, that's the only reason that we're in this systematic economic matrix. I love y'all. Stay godlike.